So we're talking about potential learning activities, things you can do in the classroom, and a student asks, what should my students do after they've finished their work? One of the frustrations a lot of students have is that they get bored and they finish early and then they have nothing to do. Well, you've got a few options here as a teacher. One is you can have those students who have finished early check their work with you, and then they can go help the students who are still working. Now, students don't have to feel like their projects or that they're, going to get teased or bullied because they're not at the same level as those who are finishing early. The great thing about this approach is we're all trying to learn it so that we can move on to the next thing. So as the early finishers complete and show that they have understanding of that content, they can help those who are still working so that everyone can finish sooner so that we can end this topic sooner and have more recess or play a game in the classroom or move on to the next thing. So that's one option, is having your students mentor one another and help each other. I love using that, especially in math. Now, another option is to just give them something else to do, right? So teachers should always have a backup plan in your lesson plan for what do my students do once they complete the task. And sometimes it will be content similar to what they've been studying. So some kind of extension, right? So we give you another problem, but it's a little bit more advanced. Usually I wouldn't have my students work ahead in the curriculum that everyone's going to do, but give them a separate kind of opportunity to stretch their thinking. Now, in addition to that, you could just have default activities like read a book quietly at your desk, or type on the Chromebook, or review this thing or that, or work on your homework for another subject. So there are a lot of different options that you can give your students on what to do once they're finished. Just make sure that you have a plan and that your students know what's expected of them.